What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here. I had to check some things out, so intro video's not included. It was a decent intro video, you know what I'm saying? Not bad. Let me see if you can actually see that real quick. That's what. Okay, nah, that's the previews and stuff like that. Obviously, this is around the '08 time, okay? Man, '08, NASCAR, and that's the previews, but this is, as you see, this is around the '08 time, okay? So, we here. Now, is this the NBA elite of the NFL Street Series? Is this what this is? You know what I'm saying? Is this the NBA elite of the NFL Street Series? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We about to find out because I didn't get off into this game like that. And to be completely honest with y'all, I did not get off into this game like that. But salute to one of my subs, Evan Nixon type 4. Salute. You know what I mean? He told me don't do this. Seen him. He said don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I see them in the comments of NFL Street. Said whatever you do, don't play it. It was already on the menu, fam, but salute. Let's give a shout out to Evan Nixon type 4, you know what I mean? Word up, you know what I'm saying? Now, we here. I'm gonna keep it a bean about this, you know what I'm saying? Heard the game was whack, but this is what the DBP is for. We here to see if it's as whack as everyone say it is. So now let's check out the modes. You got exhibition. Now, when I was looking through this exhibition, now listen, you got many ways to play this in exhibition. So you got standard, high score wins, blah blah, times game, right? You know what I mean? Pause with that, but you know, Big D. If necessary, you know what I'm saying? High score wins, 2-minute halves, huge. You know what I mean? Like you read that, it's description, right? They have it described right there. So this is more so like blitz right here. First 36. Now bonus points for turnovers and certain plays. I don't recall no bonus points for turnovers in blitz. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure that did not happen. But this for this game, make it take it. You understand? Make it take it 2. They got a second one. A defensive battle, custom. You can customize it. So hey, I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they give you a couple different ways to play. You got a couple mini games here, a couple different joint smash and dash, red zone rush. You know what I'm saying? Xbox Live. Like I said, there's ways to get online with these games from what I understand. So make sure you do your research on that and make sure it's safe, whatever it is you decide to mess with. You know what I'm saying? If you are able to get online with this, you know what I mean? So make sure it's safe to use and things like that. But I heard there's ways, you know what I mean? So, so far, and then you got your tour mode. Now, tour mode, the creative player, I was checking that out. The creative player is basic. You know what I'm saying? You got 40 heads to choose from, 4 body types. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like 4 body types. I think it's 4. It may be, I'm gonna say 4, right? It could be 5, but I think it's 4, right? So basic, and then I think like 4 gear options. You don't have much here, you know what I'm saying? So you cannot go in there and like morph the face up and things like that, but you got 40 heads to choose from, okay? So it's very plain, but at least you have a creative player, and the tour mode is basically you going through different cities or whatever the case is and playing the game, you know what I'm saying? Basic, but at least you have it here. So to be honest, I'm gonna say you got an 8. You close to it, high 7 to an 8 with the most, man, because you got different options, different ways to play this in exhibition, different ways to play this game. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact they give you different options on how to play exhibition. You can mix it up, do what you do, create your own ways. That's dope. They give you a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Something. They give you. It gives you many different ways to play when you got friends over and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, they gave you that, so that's unique to this game. I think that's pretty dope, all right? So let's go ahead and get to play now. The menu look more so some NFL Blitz stuff. If you take that tour away and put Blitz there, I wouldn't bat an eye thinking it's Blitz. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to a play now. I was already set with the Lions, so we're going to randomize this. You know what I mean? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. All right, let's see how this go. So the controls is very basic in this. Very basic, but it's pick up and play. One thing I do like the atmosphere. I really do like the atmosphere. if you played the older Maddens, well, not the older ones, but a few years back where they had they I guess you want to say NFL Street like mode. I think it was like 707 football, whatever. It was kind of like this atmosphere right here. You know what I'm saying? I like this atmosphere. This is sweet. It's like some flag football style kind of atmosphere. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at it necessarily. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. The gameplay is the key. The gameplay is the key. I had to go in there and turn the music off and stuff like that. So you know, didn't know music would be playing while I played this. You know what I mean? So I had to kind of. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I see you, boy. I see you, boy. Let me get that. We out. Touchdown, baby. Now, the graphics. I mean, the graphics. Not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 08 wasn't the strongest year for EA. Come on, let me get that. EA wasn't the strongest year for EA. I mean, 08, my bad. It's my fault. 08 wasn't the strongest year for EA. It wasn't. I mean, it was solid. You know what I mean? But it wasn't strong like that. This game, for the standard that was set out around this time, I think these graphics is probably in the sevens here. I'm gonna say sevens here. You know what I mean? It's not, you know, the greatest looking here. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's not the greatest looking though. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same story with NFL Street though. You know what I mean? So around the same when it comes to graphics. It don't look like Street, but it don't look just. Oh, come on. It don't look like Street like that. But I mean, I still say, well, what was available now, and as far as with the graphics, this is probably in the sevens, man, to be honest with you. Come on, let me get that. Okay. It's in the sevens for sure, man. Not terrible, but it's in the sevens. The gameplay, this isn't the same game. You can tell this is a different engine. You know what I'm saying? The gameplay isn't like Street. Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I would say the gameplay, honestly, it's not terrible. I'm being honest. It's not terrible. It's not terrible at all, but it's not Street though. Oh my goodness, he did me greasy. It's not Street. I would say the gameplay, it's not Street. Like was about close to 9, man. If you want to say 9, this here, this here, I would say this is probably, from what I'm playing, I'm cool with like an 8 on the nose or a high 7 because it's kind of stiff. The gameplay is kind of stiff. You know what I mean? You don't see the same fluidity you see in the Street with this. You know what I'm saying? It's not garbage. I don't think honestly, truthfully, I don't think it's garbage. I just don't think it's on Street's level. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm playing here, it's not on NFL Street's level. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if I would have used the NFL Streets engine for this, personally, I would have kept that engine with these graphics. I would have did that. You know what I'm saying? I would have kept that engine with these graphics if that was possible, because this does look a little bit better. Come on, I see you, boy. Let me get that. Let me get that. This does, I mean, they both in the sevens, dog. I mean, let's be honest with the graphics. Let me go 2-point conversion. You know, like, they're both in the sevens. So I'd have kept these graphics. I mean, it do look like, you know, let me get that. It look like it belongs on 360. It just don't look like it don't look that strong, you know what I'm saying, as far as visually. But, come on, let's go. I would have kept that. I'd have rehashed that NFL Street engine. That's what I would have did. I don't think anybody would be mad at that. If they had kept that NFL Street engine with these graphics, I think folks would have let this slide a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's the gameplay really. Like, you know, the gameplay don't feel as premium as Street. Now, the good thing is they didn't call it NFL Street. That's the good thing. You know what I'm saying? At least they didn't call it NFL Street. They called it something else. So, you know, that is, come on, man, that's crazy. That is good they didn't call it Street. That is the positive thing here. But gameplay, I would say about an 8. High 7. At max 8 on the nose. Graphics, you know, we in the 7s here. I would say mid 7s for what's available, for what the 360 is. Presentation, I'm not mad at the presentation. You know, you got some announcing going on here. I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I like the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I do like how the fields look and stuff like that. Definitely some flag football looking stuff. Probably a bad pass. You know, I'd say the presentation, I'd go high 7s. I mean, it's just like, you know, it's not like nothing crazy. I just like the atmosphere, but to be fair, I'd give it high 7. High 7s. I can see how someone would say this is boring. I can see that because it's not much flash to this. I mean, is it an arcade football game? Yes, but it's not like NFL Street though. It's not like NFL Street. It's different from Street. You know what I'm saying? It's the same style. It's just different though. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have a simulation. You can see why people don't feel this, especially. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Especially due to what NFL Street is. I could see why folks would be upset about this. I do understand. You know what I mean? But I don't think the game is garbage. It's just the fact that it's automatically going to be compared to NFL Street because EA big, you know what I'm saying? You know, and things like that. You know, it's the same setup as Street. Oh my goodness. That was a dumb pass anyway on my end. So I get it why some would say this sucks. I personally don't think it sucked. It's just not on NFL Street's level. That's all. It's a step back. It feels like a reboot. It is. I mean, it is a reboot if you want to be honest. Like, it's a reboot of that style. They didn't call it NFL Street, but this is a reboot. It feels like a game that was like this will feel like a launch title. Yeah. This will feel like a launch title if the 360 just came out and they want to throw this on there. This feels like a literal launch title. You know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly what this feels like, a launch title. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Not the worst thing I've ever played though. Not the worst thing I ever played. This is probably better than that Madden Arcade. I know y'all remember that Madden Arcade. I know y'all remember that. It was supposed to be like a Blitz knockoff. And I think didn't EA do like a version of Blitz? If I'm not mistaken. What happened? Why am I throwing it off? Oh, it's the second half. I'm about to say dog. But I could have sworn if memory serves me right, I thought EA did a version of Blitz. You know what I'm saying? I do my research to check that out, man. I could have sworn they did. That was for the arcades. You know what I'm saying? The 360 arcade, whatever. But I do know they had a Madden arcade for sure. And I remember playing that. This is better than that. I'm serious. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even. Matter of fact, hold on one second. And I'm back. Yes, they did. They made an NFL Blitz called NFL Blitz. You know what I'm saying? EA did. It was in the Xbox arcade. You know what I mean? I knew they did. And they had a Madden arcade. Didn't play the Blitz, but I played the Madden arcade. Come on, son. This is better than the Madden arcade. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do feel like this is better than the Madden arcade for sure. So this will be my grade for this game. Graphics, we in the 7s. If you want to say mid 7s, I'm cool with that. The gameplay, high 7s. You could probably go up to an 8. The presentation, we in the high 7s. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say an 8, I'm not gonna argue with you because I do like this. I do like the scenery here. I'm not gonna lie, I do. And I do like the announcing. It's not all that, but I like it. You know what I mean? But I don't take away points to add. But I do like it. Modes, we talking about an 8. I would say this game is a high 7. I would say this game is a high 7 out of a 10. Not an 8. I say it's a high 7. Come on, let's go. Hey, I would say high 7. You know, I would say that. I think that's fair for this. I think it's fair for this. It feels like a launch title. It feels like a launch title. That's all. It just feels like a launch title. Oh, dang. Not the worst I've ever played though. But if you compare this to Street, then you're gonna have a problem. I mean, it's not Street. So I don't remember the marketing behind this. I don't know if they was saying, if they was trying to throw comparisons to it. I don't know, but obviously this didn't do well because they did not come out with another one. So that's clear. No one was feeling this. You know what I'm saying? But dog, my mans keep picking me off. They way better than me anyway. So I mean, they way better than me anyway, dog. Like, come on, lay him down. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. This is so high 7 out of a 10 for this. High 7. I think that's fair for this. I think it's fair for this. Not the worst football game ever played. Not the worst. But if we ranking this on some NFL street stuff, you throw this in that street, I would say NFL Street 2. I'll rank them like this. NFL Street number 1. NFL Street 3 number 2. Okay? I think that's number 2. After the second one. You know what I mean? You can flip-flop those, honestly, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to roll with the impact that Street had, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. And, I'm going to say NFL Street 2 number 1, NFL Street 3 number 2, NFL Street number 3, and then this will be last. This will be last, you know what I'm saying? No matter how you slice it, this would be last, period, you know what I'm saying? So, that is true. This will be last, but it's not garbage though. It's just not as good as those games. It's not garbage. It's not as good as those games. That's it. But I'm not playing the worst game in the world, man. I'm not playing the worst game in the world. This is alright. It's alright. And that's all it is. Alright. Uh-oh. What's up? What's going on here? Let me get. Come on, let's get it. Let me get it one more time, dog. Let's go, big dog. Let's go, Calvin. Let me get the, Stop playing. I mean, I'm holding my own a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I threw some interceptions and stuff, but I'm doing a little better than I thought, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing better than I thought. Come on. Oh, snap. Yeah, this ain't, man, it's not garbage, man. It's not garbage. I can't honestly play this and tell you it's garbage. It's just not as good as Street. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. So high 7s out of 10. I think that's fair for this, even if you want to say mid 7s. I can't go no lower than a 7.5 for this. I say that. It's a reboot game. That's it. It's a reboot. It's a rebooted game, dog. It's more so, it's a rebooted launch title style game, even though it wasn't a launch title. You know what I'm saying? But it's a rebooted launch title style game. That's all it is, man. And I can understand why folks is upset. All the things you had in NFL Street 2, 3, then go to this. I get it. But I can't, I can't genuinely get on here and say it's trash. I can't say that. It's just not as good as those. That's all. Come on. Thought I had it. This is what the tour is all about. Second down. Come on. Denied. Don't forget your t-shirts. Third and an SUV. What we doing? Lay him down. I mean, listen, I held my own here. I held my own. You know what I'm saying? I held my own against the Patriots, dog. Like, I mean, if I didn't throw them interceptions, this probably could have been, I may have could have won. Maybe. I may have could have got this. If I didn't throw them interceptions, I may have could have won. But them interceptions hurt me. But I did all right. Yeah, this man, not garbage. It's not garbage. It's not. To be honest, it's not garbage. It's not as good as Street, though. That's it. It's not as good as Street. Like I said, my list is, you can flip-flop between Street 3 and 2, but I'm going to say Street 2, number 1. Street 3, number 2. NFL Street, number 3. And this is last. okay? If you want to throw that in that because it's a different name, but hey, you know, EAB, whatever, you know what I mean? So that's the list. Not garbage, just not as good as those, man. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Greatly appreciate it from everybody. Make sure you check out Midwest Gaming. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? The extension channel, the secondary channel. We playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and 4 on there. So if y'all want to see that, check that out, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Greatly appreciate it from everybody. Peace.